You caught me in the middle of something. Hello, welcome to the Lighthouse. I am Shine. Again, no pun intended. And we have a reading here called Going Through a Difficult Time. And again, these readings are timeless. That's my new thing. Because, you know, it can hit anybody at any time. So this is for anyone, again, who might be going through a hard time. Some doozies came out, and anybody that's been on my channel will probably resonate. We have here the overview for everyone who might be going through a hard time. As you'll notice, a lot of the things, whether it's the motivational message or the healing and resolution message or this one, or some of them, all of them can contain messages for you because they're all kind of hitting on similar thing, again, because it's similar energy. And if you watch other readers, a lot of them are probably talking about the same kind of similar energy because, again, we're all here going through the same crap. Rejoice. You're not alone. We have building blocks. This is the overview here. So number 28, let us see. Essential meaning, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. Again, it goes along with what we've been talking about. Building things anew. No more old shit. No more old mindsets. No more repeating patterns and cycles. Again, having learned lessons, starting afresh, starting anew, new perspectives, new thoughts about oneself and what we deserve, what we're not willing to settle for. Overall bettering oneself, building afresh. The Oracle's message: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Again, in the motivational one, was talking about, again, releasing those old mindsets. Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? No. Sorry, this table keeps squeaking. Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is a truly remarkable and beautiful design. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life. Oh, watch out now. Especially them hermits, especially them Grinches that have been hiding away for a long time. Still trying to get over the shit show of last. Watch out, new people coming in. That's where they're trying to prepare you. Don't get amnesia. Don't start acting the way you did before. Oh, thus we shall repeat. Let's see. Know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on a foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication. Speak up. Don't hold things in. Don't whatever, because that also will eat away at you and it builds resentment over time. A lot of people that were doormatty don't really like being doormatty, and eventually the shit hits the fan when you feel then taken advantage of and used. But again, we allow things for so long, and the people that benefit, they're enjoying it. So, but again, we have to, when things don't feel right with us, when we don't feel like we're being treated the way that we should be, or we don't feel like things are, if you're not unhappy, listen to that. Don't make excuses. Don't, be waiting on. It's, like we got the patience card. They're talking about time. Time is of the essence. The time is now. The waiting part is over. The living in the past is over. The waiting for the future, again, for people to get their shit together, people to change, or for whatever it is. It's like the only one that can save you is you. and you got to do right by yourself. And by again not allowing toxic people, toxic situations, toxic mindsets to keep one in the muck, right? Um, you are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So again, I don't know. I don't know if people got old people coming back. I don't know if people got new people coming in, or this is just talking about, again, other relationships you have, because there's more than just the woo-woo. Soulmates aren't just romance too. And not everybody's your soulmate, but you know what I'm saying, close friends, family, whatever relationships, whatever stuff you got going on in whatever areas, whatever people. That's what we're talking about. Again, and maybe people are meeting new people where this is going to take you into better things. Could be better jobs, better careers, better partnerships. But we're needing to, again, let go of the caca. Prosperity message. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundations you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream. You know what we're talking about there? Working on projects, working on things that you might have put off, maybe because you were working a regular 9-to-5 job, and all this time people have been in lockdown and out of work or whatever, all this free time. Have we, not that it's too late, it's never too late, but again, using time to our advantage to better ourselves and maybe to do things that we've always wanted to do, or maybe that we're meant to do. Own your dream. Remember that you always have more than enough, and you are always enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. So for those of you that are doing things similar to me, or have some kind of calling to do something, whatever that might be, get to it. You are meant for success. Well, that's good news. Protection message. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now's the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far better and beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. As Rumi said, release that which is already dead. Right? Be like the tree that releases the leaves. Release what's already dead. Again, repeating messages. This is the theme, people. I was watching the Leo King yesterday. He kills me. He kills me, that guy. Him and the other one. They crack me up. But again, he was talking about similar things. Because I told you, it's the energy. It's in the air, people. It's in the air. So that is the overview. Again, talking about the same kind of stuff. Now, the question here, where can I stick this book? What can one change, right? As we're entering into this new everything. We got the Star, and we got the Nine of Pentacles. So again, the Star, nourishing, she's in there, pouring the water on herself. So she's nourishing herself. She's also nourishing things that she's planting here in the earthly realm, in the material world. She's got her little flowers there. She's trying to, get things growing and have renewed hope and faith and healing and courage, deeper understanding of ourselves and others. It's about transformation. And of course, this person's car got to be honking over here. And the squeaky table. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is how it is. Should we talk over it? Can this person shut off their thing? Again, this speaks about our intuition, utilizing our inner resources, our inner voice. Remember, speaking up clearly, putting our intentions out there into the world, speaking it, making it real. This is also about, inner strength, accepting again our imperfections, our faults, our whatever, forgiving ourselves for our own, again, naivete or past actions. And now we got somebody banging over here. Yeah. Ah! Oh my God. God help us. Forgive and forget. Again, embracing new opportunities. Meaning, purpose, perspective, call of destiny that compels you to go on. Renewed self-esteem, trust in oneself, faith, believe in oneself, generous, thank the Lord. Remember the card talked about being generous, giving of oneself. Oh, we got another one beeping now? Dude, this is annoying. Well, at least we got the birds singing. Of course, if we're feeling faithless, feeling in despair, feeling discouraged, feeling defeated, feeling like giving up. Oh, Lord, it's a trying time that brings awakening and transformation. It's a test of faith as we're looking for a sign. Needing to move on, feeling uninspired. Again, we're needing to work past all that and find some inspiration. So this is crazy. Dude, that's the third one. Oh my God. If I could live in the woods on a lake with nobody around, it would be ideal. But why? But why? All right, I think I might have to pause this. Let's pause this. The Lord is always testing. You see, I had to go and look. I'm like, who the hell is banging? And it's a freaking dude downstairs. Let me tell you, there's issues with that situation, but we will not get into it here. Needless to say, I wouldn't mind moving. And on that note, hopefully there will be no more honking horns and whacking of hammers around here. I was going to delete the first part, but, we must laugh at life. Hopefully the bangs don't bother you that I left them in. Because I also don't want to miss out on what I said. All right, so we talked about the star. We're talking about renewing our faith, renewing our hope. This is what needs to be changed. We need to nourish ourselves. Again, nourish some things, plant some seeds, water them, see what grows. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles is the other part of this message. This is about either reaching this status while we're alone. Perhaps many people are single. Like I said, a lot of people have been hermits. But again, utilizing that time to work on oneself, to build up one's garden. There, she's got her flowers and panicles, and she's enjoying. This is about enjoying the fruits of one's labors, but perhaps this is, finding peace again with what was, and knowing that like Victoria, what it says, the Virginia Slims used to say, you've come a long way, baby. Am I dating myself? Um, but this is again realizing how far you've come, what you've been through, and you're still standing. You're still here, and bask in that knowledge alone, and it shows how capable you are, how strong you are, how much you are able to persevere and endure things that you didn't think you would, things that almost killed you, literally, figuratively, however deep in the abyss you went or you've been. Um, this again speaking about creative ventures, having a sense of peace and satisfaction. We were talking about here, it's all about, breathing, you know, building something that can have a lasting achievement, putting in the effort to get into building something for yourself, whether that be a new business, whether it's just rebuilding yourself, new and improved version. Um, it's about being confident. It's about self-sufficiency. Again, a lot of people had that karma of financial karma, needing to overcome financial karma where, which is the majority of people out there. Most people live in check to check. Most people are struggling. Most people can only do but so much. But whatever it is that you can do, they want you to do it, and they want you to enjoy it, and they want you to be independent and free, right? And know that you can achieve things if you put in the work. But it requires commitment, consistency, which again, we're talking about that procrastination. That's a doozy. Might be another shadow aspect for a lot of people. It's also letting you know that you're close to achieving your goal because it is a 9. So whatever path you've been on, something might be coming in or it's close to it becoming that 10th pentacle. So again, it speaks about gratitude. Try to have that positive mindset, again, by releasing the negative one. Again, building a more solid, secure foundation. Rejuvenate. Again, taking time to walk in the garden, smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? Third question here is this is how to do it. The second question. I'm confusing. I'm thinking this was a first. This wasn't a first. This was an extra. Second question is how do you do this? How do you get into this mindset? How do you whatever? Clearing one's vision, right? We can see clearly now. Just like this came out the other day. We know what we want, what we know what we don't want. We know what we deserve and what we don't want to settle for anymore. We have a clearer idea about the reason why things happen, who we are, depending on what we've been through, what we've learned, so that we don't repeat things. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. So again, we have to shift our focus or our thinking from the past and in envisioning, be future looking. Be a visionary. See something better for yourself. Right? Now that you know better, you do better. And we open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. They're always giving me that card too. Trust, trust. I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? Trust in what? Trust. We go at it. Sometimes those cards come flying out because he gets mad. Like I said, nobody is exempt from the human drama. Even those, this is knowing the path and walking the path are two different things. Everybody slips. Everybody, there's no perfection here. The point of it is recognition. Being able to see even our own shit, catching ourselves from falling back, or repeated situations from outside sources trying to come in and get us off course. It's about, again, forgiving. Did I read this one? Oh no. It just seems to be a repeating thing. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. That card always comes out too, and it makes me mad sometimes. I'm like, because it's like, what do I want to forgive? What if I... And again, it's like, it's not for them, it's for you. The forgiveness is for you. Because it helps you to release whatever negative thing that you're still holding on to about past people, situations, even again, kicking your own self in the ass. Oh, I should have this, I should have that. But you can't change. You can't, unfortunately. But you can change now, right, for the future. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself again. A lot of this, of course, because it's shadow work. It's all about loving ourselves and unlearning the lies that we learned in childhood and throughout life. The belief systems that we've developed that were based in bullshit. False ideas of, again, oneself, especially people that have suffered through low self-esteem, or, and were on a very rough path until perhaps you learned a very hard lesson. This is what don't I have the power over? What was the life lesson here for many people? Again, this is the deck that I created here, the reality check. It's out with the old and in with the new. Be open to change. Again, talks about change, letting go of the past. You can't step into your future if you are clinging to the past. Be present, not absent, or you may miss the opportunities that might come your way. Don't keep yourself stuck by blocking your blessings, right? So this is what we don't want to do, right? This is a lesson we need to learn about settling or not believing we are worthy, for better things, clinging on to or waiting for people to come back, whatever your thing was, don't block your blessings. And never lose sleep over someone who's in bed with somebody else. Oof, that's a doozy. It's painful to hear, but it is the truth. People's choices are in their actions. Try to accept them, heal, and move on. So again, this is for a lot of people that were clinging and hoping and waiting and wishing for people that have went off with other people. Again, a lot of people were involved with narcissists or karmic situations that were meant to teach you something about how you are showing up and how you are allowing others to show up and what you are, in essence, doing to yourself. The suffering that you're inflicting upon yourself by holding on to things that just don't make you happy, people that don't make you happy, situations that don't make you happy. Well, like I said, the world moves on, people move on, while many people are standing still. And it's time again to listen. If this dude don't stop banging on the thing downstairs, he's trying to fix some hinge in his door. Well, why does he have to be banging now? Why? Because Shine, because it's a test. It's a test. It's about compassion for other people's, you know what I'm saying. What aspects of oneself is a life lesson changing? Not this asshole again. Precisely. Either they keep coming around or in some way you keep bringing this past person into the present. If they keep coming around, there may be some more lessons to go through with them, or the universe is testing you to see if you have learned whatever lesson was to be learned before, or again, bringing in someone new. That's the same kind of situation. It's always a test. Just because you learn the lesson don't mean that they don't keep testing you to make sure, again, you don't get amnesia. Or you could be clinging to something that needs to be let go of, you know, in order to clear your energy to be open to something new. And it's best that you heal and release this person or experience for your own good. So again, and the other message here is to go for it. Whatever it is, the universe is supporting you, especially if it's about moving forward, improving oneself, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what's changing. There are a lot of people are now moving forward, going for it, right? And again, we're not dealing with whatever. Oh, we need to stop the wheel. And we have here, what will you have learned when this lesson is over? The truth is, we see the crack way before the ass. Indeed. Ignoring red flags, wearing rose-colored glasses, and making excuses for bad behavior usually doesn't end well. Usually the same things we ignored will be the reason why things end. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? But you know, sometimes we just, I say too much in the la-la, making a fool of ourselves. And the other thing is, what will you have learned when this lesson is over is to not let anyone dim your shine. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. Love yourself and surround yourself with those who love you in return. And pay no mind to those who put you down or treat you like crap or cheat or run off with other people. Whatever the system that says, whatever it is, at the end of the day, the lesson was, to thine own self be true. That is always the lesson at the end of the day. I said, because if you don't love yourself, and you don't honor yourself, and you don't want better for yourself, you are going to attract that which is reflecting that back to you. All is a lesson, and everyone is a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Prayer. This is the advice here. Instead of worrying, I pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. Again, this is about giving it up to God. Let go and let God. And just know that better days are ahead. Again, quiet. I go into peaceful silence and I listen. Again, listen for guidance. Meditate. Let it go and let it flow. Grace. I am filled with the same beauty, poise, and divine perfection as all of God's other creations, including the dude who keeps banging on the damn hammer downstairs. Handle it all in grace. Be, just let it be, let it be. Tenderness. I am both gentle and powerful. And be easy with yourself. And forgiveness, again, I'm willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. And on that note, I think I'll end it there because, again, this guy just keeps banging, and I don't want you hearing it, and I don't want to hear it, and It's becoming too much. But plus, we're finished. So until next time, take care. And I hope you got something from it. Thank you. Bye bye.